Okay, I literally just finished Fast 9. I've watched it about 3 times, and oh boy. And look, I'm not gonna lie. Fast and Furious is a guilty pleasure franchise for me. I love these movies, not necessarily because they're good. It's because they're so stupid that they're hilarious to watch. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember all of these movies. I remember like the first 4, but after that I don't really remember what happened in these movies because I haven't seen them in a while. But this movie right here, y'all, is absolutely ridiculous. Y'all, they go into space in this movie. They go into space in this movie. And high key, it kind of works. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's talk about the movie. I didn't love this movie. I thought it was just too much. It's just too much. There's so much happening, and it's hard to really understand, especially if you haven't seen the first ones. Like, I can't imagine how the people that have only seen the first 3 feel about this movie, because this movie is just, it's too much. Like, if I were to show you the very first movie, or really the first 3 movies, and I showed you this movie, Fast 9, you'll be like, what happened? How did they get here? Like, physics and logic just go out the window. Nothing makes sense in this movie. Nothing, absolutely nothing makes sense. And in order for you to enjoy this movie, you have to literally take your brain out of your head, leave it on your dresser before you watch this movie, because if you think about this movie just a little bit, you will start to realize that none of this makes sense, and it's actually really stupid. And not every movie has to be Hereditary, like with a really strong story and an amazing cast of characters. Like, it's okay to have fun, and that's what this movie is. This movie is just fun, and if you into that, if you want to have fun and just let loose and enjoy a good theater movie, Fast 9 is definitely a movie for the theater. If you see this movie, go to the theater. I think you will love it if you're in the theater. But y'all, they are crashing into cars. They are killing innocent people, hurting bikes. Like, nothing makes sense here, and that's probably the most frustrating part about this movie, is that I was watching it and I was just laughing out loud at the amount of time I said, wow, that makes no sense. That's so stupid. Like, there's an entire scene where there's a woman driving a big truck, and she doesn't know how to drive it. It's a stick shift. She doesn't know how to drive it, and she's running into buildings, cars parked and moving. She's killing people, and nobody cares. Nobody cares that she's hurting these people and she's crashing into these cars. It just happens, and the movie just goes. And someone please tell me how these movies are centered around family, and we're just now meeting Vin Diesel, who plays Dom's brother. We're just now meeting Dom's brother, and there's been 9 movies. How does that happen? And I will say, I didn't love John Cena in the movie, but he's fine. Like, he's fine. It's just funny because Vin Diesel and John Cena's character, they're brothers, and we're just now meeting John Cena, who is Dom's brother. And the way that Han comes back, and he dies tragically in Tokyo Drift. And he comes back, and his comeback is just so stupid, and he has an adopted kid now. Like, it's just so stupid, man. It is so stupid. But I will say, the trailer doesn't lie. What you see in the trailer is what you get. There's no, like, everything, all the action that you see in the trailer, there's no explanation behind it. It just happens. So go into the movie expecting no explanations on why things are happening. It just happens, and they just keep moving. The only characters that I really liked were Tyrese and Ludacris. I just thought Tyrese was so self-aware, and sometimes it was a bit too much, but they were really funny. Those two were really funny, especially when those two go into space. I thought that was an excellent scene, and it only worked because it was those two. I don't think it would have worked if all of the cast went in space, but it only worked because it was those two. But yeah, like, that's really all I have to say. I mean, the movie is just really dumb, but it's fun. It's a fun movie. Go see it in the theater. Just let loose. Have a few drinks. Just enjoy it. Like, that's what it's for. It's not meant to be story driven. It's not meant to be Hereditary. Just go in expecting nonsense and goofiness and just enjoy yourself. That's all you have to do. But if you've seen Fast 9, let me know how you feel about it in the comments. More videos are coming soon. I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. See you soon.